everybody, and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Today we are up to episode number 5, so if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So, let's jump into today. What are we doing? Yeah, well, we've finally got back into a strict recording schedule, so we're back up and running again. And what we're doing is, of course, the story orders. This is our garage, just reviewing what we've got. Real basic garage. So yeah, let's get started. We're going to call up a job, and the ones in blue are the story orders, and the rest of them are just bits and pieces that you can do as well. So this is the Salem Kieran, better known as the Ford Sierra. Looking at the shape of the car, I bought this machine from a friend of mine who needed money quickly. He assured me that the car was fine, but I feel it pulling to the right, and this strange smell. You spit our words out, like mushrooms. Dear oh dear. From what I remember, he worked behind a desk, not in sales. Anyway, check what's wrong with it and make it usable. So that's what we're actually going to be doing today. So with it pulling to the side, it sounds like it's a steering issue, but this is the Salem Kieran or Ford Sierra. I'm going to right click it and car status. As you can see, there's a whole list of problems, quite a number of bits and pieces wrong with this, but it's all saying parts undiscovered, so we've got to try and find out what it is that's the problem. So we're going to move the car straight away onto lifter A. There it is. Get that raised up. Hopefully the sound quality is okay. Let us know in the comment section if it's not, and we'll try and make some adjustments. Ready for the next video, of course. So we'll take the front wheels off. Yeah, you can see underneath here, look, it's brakes look knackered. We'll whip those off. I think the best thing to do would be take out the whole front suspension, etc. What wheel hubcap looks knackered. The lower suspension arm looks knackered. Take out that tie rod as well, that definitely looks knackered. So if we take them all out, it'll get a gauge of what's actually wrong with the car. Not sure if these anti-roll bushings are going to be knackered or not. Not the anti-roll, the rubber bushings for the undercarriage there. So that's that side started. Take this side off next. It's all undone. See, the brakes don't look too bad this side. We'll take them off anyway. Give ourselves plenty of room to work. Just looking around, yeah, tie rods again. Steering rack off. Lower suspension arm can come out. So, I'm going to take a few of these bushes out because I've got a feeling they will be knackered. Take out that front cross member as well. So the anti-roll bar itself, the linkage looks okay. That all looks okay there. Let's go have a look at the other side again. Again, yeah, can't really see there. That's all looks okay. So what we're going to do now, right click, look at the car status, and it should tell us a few bits and pieces that are now discovered. So we've got a lot of bits undiscovered still, which makes you think it's something on the rear. Can't visually see anything there. So all part of car mechanic is to explore engines, etc., and explore parts that are wrong. Open that up, little look in there. Can't really see too much wrong. So it could be something wrong with the inside the gearbox there. Take the start motor off. I'll have a look inside the gearbox. Get that lifted back up. Take that gearbox off. Got to take the drive shaft out. Obviously it's a rear wheel drive car. In fact, if that's a rear wheel drive car, it could be that's where the problems are. But I'll have a look at this gearbox. As soon as you take this off, you'll see the inside the clutch, etc. Yeah, that all looks fine in there. So, right click, part mount, we'll put that gearbox back on, it's not that. Get that drive shaft put back in, if we can get the angle right for it. So just bear in mind the drive shaft, you have those 8 bolts, 4 at each end. So let's right click, we'll have a look at the car status once again. So we've got rubber bushings, inner tie rod, steering rack, more rubber bushings. Yeah, the front cross member was knackered. So if you're not sure where these parts are that we've brought out, if you hit the little stars there and then click back in the suspension, it turns it all blue for you, so you know what bits are going to need replacing. So like I said, we've got various rubber bushings, we've got an inner tie rod there, an outer tie rod, both of those, various rubber bushings, and front suspension cross member. So let's head on to the computer, we're going to get some parts brought in. So in our search box we're going to type in rubber, and we'll get the rubber bushings up. At least 4 of those we'll buy. We want that front cross member. I believe it was the standard one. We'll best make sure. Right click, inventory. So we've got various parts already in as well from previous work done. Let's see if we can find where that. This one here is cross member B, so luckily we didn't buy that one. Nothing worse than buying the wrong part. So we want those tie rods as well. Let's get 2 of those, 2 of the outer ones. It said a steering rack. So that's got us some parts. Let's get those all put on. Part mount, we're going to put that cross member back in first. Put those rubber bushings back in before we forget them. So anything you replace on this car or on the story order is needs to be 100%. It's just the way it seems to be. Place that rubber bush in there as well. So that's those done. Right click, car status. We can now take off the stars for those because we know that they're actually done. We've got the green ticks there. Like we said, the tie rods needed doing. Go back to part assembly, put that tie rod back in. I don't think we can. Yeah, we put that outer tie rod there, look. We've not bought the lower suspension arm yet. Did they need doing? They both definitely needed doing. So we can put the tie rods in the opposite side. Like so. So right click, car status, so like we say, a few more jobs done. 2 lower suspension arms, various rubber bushings, and then we can work on some brakes. So head on over to the computer. I want that lower suspension arm, both sides I believe. Get those. We want more of those rubber bushings. What, 6 of those? Make sure we've got plenty in. Then we said brakes. Get the brake calipers. Get a couple of discs. And we get a couple of sets of pads. That way we know they are done as well. So back to part mount. Down to that lower suspension arm. Put a new one of those in, new rubber bushings. Move those back up. So whilst we are here, what we're going to go, what we're going to do is take out those wheel bearings, take out the front wheel hub just to make sure that it's not these that need changing before we go putting it all back together. Right, so yeah, we've still not discovered anything other than those rubber bushings there. Again, it doesn't say to change them, so it's best not to actually change anything other than what's requested. So 80% that is. I'll put new brakes in just to be certain. Didn't say anything about the cylinders on those calipers, so should be fine. Wheel hub cap we need to replace that. We'll pick up 2 of those as they are cheap enough. Back to the car. I believe that side of the car is done, so we'll put that back on. It's not said anything about the wheels, which is surprising. So we're done there. Head on to the other side. So let's just whip those bits out that side. Still not discovered those parts, so it can't be those bits. So put those back on. Yeah, you can replace parts that's not actually required, but I think it doesn't give you obviously the reward for it. You're spending money out on bits that it's not actually required. There we go. So right click, have a look at the car. Rubber bushing we haven't replaced there, lower suspension arm we haven't replaced there. So did I not put those in? No, we clearly not. I thought I put all those in. Luckily we can get to it without hitting the wheel. Car status. So that's definitely all the bits that we've just discovered. It's got a whole list of other things now. So what we're going to do is have a quick look at the back here. Put these off and see what it says. Oh yeah, these brakes don't look very healthy. Off, take the disc off, drive axle needs coming out, looking at that. No wonder he needed money quick. Car is knackered. I'll take that rubber bushing out there because that looks a bit knackered. I'm going to replace that straight away before forgetting it, because it's very easy to forget those. And we'll come the opposite side. Get that wheel off. Yeah, brakes look knackered this side as well. Not sure what the smell of mushrooms was meant to be then on the car. replace that rubber bushing as well, just to be certain. So right click, yeah, look, 2 rubber bushings, I knew they needed replacing. We've got brake pads, 2 rear solid drive axles, brake calipers, brake pads. It's left to do, so 2 lots of brake pads, 1 caliper and 2 solid drive axles is what we need. So back to the computer, get on that drive, where are we? Solid drive axles, solid rear drive axles. We want 2 of those. We said we wanted 1 caliper, 2 lots of brakes. Might as well replace both calipers. And what else was it we needed? I can't for the life of me think now. It's been a long day. So, part mount, we're going to put that drive axle in there first. Get that replaced. Put those discs on. They don't look particularly healthy. Get a new set of pads on. Get that new caliper on. And the wheel can go back on. And then that should be that side done. So the solid drive axle in again. Get that disc back on. Don't look particularly healthy, but that's what they want. And of course the wheel to go back on. There we go. So right click, car status. Yeah, everything is done. Jolly good. So we've got all the jobs done. So we're going to get that car back down, ready to go. Press it once to get it down. Press and hold it again, it takes it right to the floor and removes the jack from the car. Close the bonnet down and we are good. So right click, car status. Everything, like we say, is done. Rubber bushings, brake pads, calipers, rear drive axles, yeah, more rubber bushings, the inner tie rods, steering rack, the outer tie rods, front cross member, wheel hubcaps, brake discs, and the lower suspension arms are all done. Total money spent £2,637, or dollars, whichever you'd like to say, and the money we are getting back in is £5,045 or dollars. So there we go, we can now finish that order. The car is incomplete. Oh, the starter's missing because we took the starter off. Yeah, we took the start motor off when we was investigating the gearbox. So right click, part mount, there it is there. Put that back on. Don't want to forget that. Close that down. Try again, right click, and finish the job. And there we go. So that's another job done. So hopefully you have enjoyed today's episode. Like I say, we are going to be doing more regular work and more episodes once a week on a Wednesday. If of course you did enjoy, remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, and remember to share this video with family and friends or anybody else that you think may enjoy this video. But anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.